name is Taylor. I'm 31 years old. I'm from Philadelphia, the Northeast. Um, Wissinoming, Mayfair, Tacony, Holmesburg. I moved around a lot, all throughout there. That's where I grew up. And right now, currently, I'm staying in Kensington.
How you doing today?
Um, I'm doing okay. It's been a bit of a long day, but
Welcome to Open Diary. It's a pleasure to be speaking with you.
thanks for having me.
So, how was your childhood growing up?
My childhood was a lot, to say the least. I had to grow up fast. I'm the oldest of my mother's kids, of my mom and my dad's kids. And all together, her kids, my dad's kids included, there's 9. I make 9. I basically helped my mom raise my brother and sisters. I stopped going to school when I was 14 years old. I got high with my mom. Um, you know, and I stayed home to watch my brother and sisters. I had truancy court for not going to school. But like I said, I was watching my brother and sisters because my mom was working and my stepdad was either getting high or in jail or whatever the case may be. And then, yeah, so that affected a lot. I was gonna get put in placement. I ran from that, and then my brother and sisters got taken. My little sister came out and said my stepdad raped her, and all hell broke loose from there. They took my siblings away. That killed me. I went through like a year of real deep depression. I couldn't even be home with my mom. I'd still sneak and go see her just because I was worried about her. Because she did her best. She just financially couldn't do it on her own. And yeah, so I don't know. From then on, like drugs was just pretty much always involved.
And currently, what drugs do you use?
Currently, right now, I smoke dope. I mean, it's not really dope. It's Trang, confetti, whatever. Yeah, I smoke it. That's like the new thing. There's not many people who shoot it or snort it anymore. It's pretty much smoking. It's kind of like one of the things that intrigued me because I just had 6.5 years, 7 years sober. I was working at rehab the last 3 years, and then I went through a divorce, and I felt abandoned, which is like that's a big part of my childhood. I remember being younger. My mom was my sister's dad, and my mom and him would fight, and it would get crazy, and I'd wake up, and there'd be shit thrown everywhere, things knocked down, bloody handprints, just blood on the floor, and I would think my mom was dead. Like I'd be so distraught, and finally I would like just like muster up the courage to like go outside or whatever, and I would see my mom sitting there, my uncle beating up my sister's dad. Like, so abandonment was like a big thing. So when I went through the divorce with my wife, I felt super abandoned because we both said like, well, let's get a divorce. It's kind of a mutual thing, and she left and didn't come back. Now, me personally, I would have like never just done it to somebody because this is a routine that we have. Like, I don't think that was the right thing to do. You should have came back and checked on me, like just based on our friendship alone. Like, like we had a bond, a friendship that doesn't just go away overnight. I already knew she was dealing with somebody else. She didn't want to tell me that, but I already knew what it was. So she could have came there with the bitch, but like just to come make sure I was okay, that would have made all the difference. Again, I'm not blaming her, but and I was also coming off Suboxone, so the fear of that withdrawal, and then hearing like knowing people were like once I went back to what I know because I don't know how to date single. They say the best way to get over someone is under someone. So I was trying to find somebody because I can be very codependent, and like a lot of addicts are. And yeah, I didn't know how to date single, so I went back to addicts because that's who gets me the most, and they're getting high, and I'm like, I want to get high, and I have a lot of pain in my life.
And how much money would you say you spend a day on drugs?
As much as I can, as much as I can get. Pretty much as much money to touch my hand. And even, pretty much, I mean, I've been decent at times where I've gotten money and been like, oh, I need clothes, whatever. I've gone and spent maybe half on clothes, half on drugs, and the clothes got stolen. So pretty much all the money that touches my hand in a day goes to drugs.
And how do you support your habit?
It depends. I do whatever I have to do, period. I'm lucky enough that I have people that look out for me for whatever reason. I just believe like it's like a karma thing. Like I've looked out for people and, being out in the streets, like even as like a teenager, I was staying in some like at this like biker bar, this old dude, and so he was like touching me in my sleep. Like the point is that I've been in the streets for a long time, and I've never let it change. I never let it change my heart, or like never let it make me be someone that I'm not. So even though I've been wronged, I've been robbed, I've been stolen from, pretty much as long as I can remember, people were stealing shit from me. Like even when I was with my mom, my stepdad, we were living with his sister and her kids and the other sister and her kids, and we were in the smallest room, me and my sister on the floor. My cousin's friends coming in stealing my fucking underwear and clothes and shit. Like, so that's like something that really bothers me. So that's why I don't do it. I can't steal from people. I can't even steal from stores. Some people's hustle's boosting. I can't do that. I wish it was. But I have friends that scrap. I'll go scrap. I'll get dirty. I've done dates. It's not like my first go-to anymore. It has been in the past, but I try not to by any cost. But that doesn't mean that I might do them more often than I'd like sometimes. And then other times, like I haven't done it in like, I haven't done a date in like 3 weeks. So
Congratulations. And that's good that, you laid off. No judgment, but they are pretty, dangerous and scary, And what did they look like for you out here in Kensington?
Well, when I first started doing dates, I was doing them out in the county, and you get paid a little bit better out there. I will say this for like just knowledge for people out there who don't know. Girls get paid the least amount of money. Guy, like if it's guy on guy, they get paid more than females, and then transgender women and men get paid the most. Which that's just like how it goes. So it's
Can you speak up, please?
yeah. So I don't know. It blows my mind because then being out here, like especially in today's world, like when I used to get high before I got sober, men would get women high, but a lot of these dudes do not have a hustle. So they're like, oh, they assume that every girl just does dates for money. They think it's easy. I mean, if it's so easy, then they can go suck a dick. But like women are targeted, like in the point, like getting robbed, just being taken advantage of. Like some women, they don't say no because they know what's gonna happen. They're gonna get strong armed. You know what I mean? Like it's almost like you gotta get some of these dudes high. Yeah, I don't even know how I got on that. But
Right.
how did dates look for me? Dates out in Kensington, in Montgomery County. Like I said, I got paid a little bit better. And anywhere you go, it's like people just know if you're on a mission to find a date, somebody is gonna pick you up. It's insane. Just like if you want to get high, I can go to Arizona. I've never been there a day in my life, and if I want to get high, I'm gonna find somebody who has drugs and will get me high. So that's exactly how it is. Out here, it's easy to get dates. There are certain spots that people go to. I don't really play that. I just literally walk on. Like I just walk like wherever it is. If I want to go to this store, I walk there. On the way there, somebody's gonna approach me. Somebody might approach me at the store. And sometimes I say no. I really just trust my instincts. I've been really lucky because I've seen a lot of my friends like in not a like in a bad way. Let me just say that I seen this one girl, her whole eye was just like shut. She couldn't open it. And she said that this guy made her suck his dick and like at the same time like would just like randomly just punch on her. And she said like it was like raining that day. She woke up late. It was her and I'm trying to find a date. She kind of felt like eerie about it, but took it anyway. Didn't think she'd get another one. And this dude is actually notorious. He like around the same time, like right after that, another girl told me. Then another girl told me, and he's kind of like been around for a while. But she was having trouble like breathing. She had a stuffy nose, and like he just forced her to suck his dick for however long and was like punching on her. I've never had something like that happen, but I've had somebody try to take me out of state when I'm like falling asleep, and I've woken up, had to get out the car, go to the fucking truck stop, try to find my way home. It took hours. I remember at one point just being at Wawa crying like I'm never gonna find my way home. I was in like Maryland, and then the last time something really bad happened to me, I was strangled. Bull took my phone, strangled me, was trying to take me to a secluded area. I was like, no, I'm cool. Left, came back, was like, yo, let me drive you home, acting all nice and cool, whatever. I was on the phone with somebody, so I thought he'd be like, you know, I don't know. I didn't think he'd act crazy again, but even though I knew not to get in the car. As soon as I got in, whole demeanor changed, went down this secluded street, grabbed my phone, started strangling me. I was able to just hurry up and like maneuver my arms away and open the door and pull myself out with my legs. But I mean, it can be very scary. It can be very, very scary.
So, being that you know these things, what would it take for you to go back into rehab and get out of this world?
Well, like I said, I've worked in rehab, so rehab's not the end all be all. I'm not gonna. I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna go to rehab, but I definitely have to detox, and then just like focus on myself. Like I know the things that I need to do for myself to just get back. I mean, it's for me, it's all about loving myself. You know, I have a 12-year-old son that I haven't seen in a while. His dad passed away and died 10 years ago. So that anniversary is actually coming up February 24th. So that's like a hard day for me. I mean, this month is hard for me. Today, February 14th, Valentine's Day, is the day I got locked up. My baby dad, Corey, got out February 20th, and then I found out he died February 24th. Chaplain came and told me first time I was ever in jail. A week later, I was going to district court. My mom showed up with one of my friends, and I looked at her and asked where my son was, and I knew right then and there she lost custody of him. Granted, she just found my baby dad dead, so she had given him a dirty urine, but that was really hard on me, took a toll on me. I was very upset with her, but my mom can't do no wrong in my eyes. Like, we're best friends. I helped her raise her kids, she helped me raise my kids, like, so.
Well,
Or my son. Her kids are my kids.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that, but you are worth it, and you deserve to live a good life, and you're still young, and, I pray for you, and hopefully you come out of this black hole, because Kensington is no place for nobody. And before we end this interview, what would you tell the younger generation about the fast life?
So the fast life can be extremely seductive, extremely addicting. It can be fast money. Everything seems fun. It's go, 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 whatever, and no responsibilities. You do whatever you want, sleep whenever you want. But it gets old, it gets tiring, and it'll take a toll on you. And it can take the best years of your life. Now, granted, like, I can't regret anything. Like, this is my life, this is what it's been. And I have to use this, and I have to use all this bad that I've gone through and turn it into something good. And that's that is my purpose. And when I was working at Valley Forge Medical Center in rehab, for 3 years, I helped people. I helped other girls. I helped girls that were on the verge of losing their son. I told them, please don't be like me. Don't get it when it's too late. I was going upstate, and I had a court hearing. Now, you don't get brought on family. They don't take you on writs for family court. Only criminal court. I didn't even get to go to my last court hearing for my son. Now, I could have had my counselor write saying how good I was doing, whatever. Ideally I wanted to go to Mommy and Me, but I didn't get that opportunity. And when I came home, I was clean ever since then, 7 years. But I got it too late, and it took a toll on me every day. And the only way that I could have even slept at night, like literally, I had night terrors for fucking years. I wake up crying. I mean, people say it's one of the saddest things they see. And once I started working at Valley Forge, and was helping people. I felt like I had a purpose, and I knew my son would be proud of me. And that's for me. But I don't wish this for nobody. I want to wish it on my own worst enemy. My mother, she's sober now, and she's doing, really good. She's the greatest support system ever. She got her number changed. I haven't talked to her in weeks. I don't even know where to begin getting back in touch with her. And I mean, the last time I didn't talk to her for a while, and I got in touch with her, I mean, she's crying her eyes out. Like, tell her I thought you were dead. My little sister stresses about me. She works at a hospital, and she's so smart, so beautiful, nothing like me. But all the good in me, none of the bad, and she stresses about me. I mean, that alone, I just I hate myself for sometimes.
So if your loved ones are happening to be watching this video, this interview, what would you say to them before we end it?
I would say, Aunt Brittany, because you usually watch my videos, I love you and I miss you so much. I had a dream about you the other day. When I get my shit together, I want to come to Colorado. Hunter, my sister, my beautiful sister, my best friend in the entire world, prettiest girl in the world, my everything. My first baby, I love you, and I'm sorry that I'm doing this to you guys. And just know, I know that I'm gonna get my shit together. And honestly, this is just another stop in the road. I really never thought I'd relapse at all. And people say relapse can be a part of recovery, and it can be. It doesn't have to be, but it can be. But I'm a little bit more in touch now with what's going on. I was really out of touch because I had 7 years sober. So the drugs I was doing, they're long gone. The stuff that we're doing now is people are dying from withdrawal. They're having heart attacks from just from trying to get clean. I'll go to the hospital and they'll put me in the ICU. My heart rate will be 180. They'll give me shit to bring it down and it won't come down. It's not a joke. This stuff is not a joke. And anybody I see young out here, pretty girls, I tell them, they're young, you're beautiful, you have your whole life ahead of you, get out of here, listen to me. So are you. I know that I'm gonna get out of this. I know that I don't, once I go through detox, I'm gonna be clean for a while, because it's one of the worst detoxes I've ever had in my life. But I'll be able to help people again, and I'll be able to understand more what they're going through.
Well, thank you, for being courageous and telling your story today. And, we will all pray for you. And y'all heard it from her first, ladies and gentlemen of the younger generation. Don't take shortcuts and don't live the fast life.
It's not worth it.
All right, thank you.
Thank you so much. Take care. Love you guys.